Tonight, it is a major health problem in this country, one that affects us all and can even make you sick.
And we're talking about stress. It's been proven to cause or worsen a number of health problems, from high blood pressure to heart disease to insomnia. But there is something you can do about it. News 15's Kim Block has more on the stress effect. Kim?
We didn't have to look further than our own newsroom to find stressed out people.
Trying to keep up with sweeps and ratings and deadlines and every little aspect that can fall through the crack if you're just not on top of it. So it's just a lot of constant going and going and going, and it's hard for the mind to keep up.
But we did travel a bit to find some answers to coping with stress. The Herbert Benson Mind-Body Institute in Boston. I first interviewed Dr. Benson 15 years ago on this very topic. Even then, his earlier groundbreaking research at Harvard showing stress not only had an effect on the body, it could be controlled, was still considered to be on the fringe.
And this was off the walls because this was so far from mainstream that I had to conduct two careers at the time, one as a cardiologist and the other doing this research.
The research, first on monkeys, then humans, found that invoking something called the relaxation response could help counter the harmful effects of stress, the antidote, if you will, to the fight or flight syndrome.
What we did was say there's a response opposite to the stress response. That's the relaxation response, and there are many different techniques that can bring it forth.
Teaching those techniques is one of the things they do at the Mind-Body Institute.
Practicing the relaxation response calms down your sympathetic nervous system. Right? That in turn affects everything else in the body: blood pressure, heart rate, breathing rate, all of that.
Dr. Webster suggests you try some type of meditation, deep breathing, yoga, even repetitive prayer for 20 minutes a day. Can just that really make a difference?
You can actually give your immune system a boost with 20 minutes of quiet. Right? Then, not only do things happen physiologically when you practice the relaxation response, but things happen psychologically. It changes chemistry and wiring of the brain.
And there's even more good news. Dr. Benson says research now proves that taking time out to counteract stress can change your risk for disease down the road, literally changing the makeup of your genes. And if you don't?
So it takes a toll on every system of the body. It's very, very serious. The body starts to break down. That's what brings people to mind-body medicine.
Which is just what the doctor ordered.
Until a doctor tells you, you don't realize it. You don't even know it's out there.
I am very lucky to be around to see that the work that we and others started 40 years ago now coming to fruition. Because ultimately, I think we're going to end up with a balanced form of medicine.
So again, more about the relaxation response. What is it? Well, it is essentially a physical state of deep rest that changes the physical and emotional response to stress. And yes, it can be done for just 20 minutes a day to make a difference. Yet what is the one reason people say they can't do it?
It's just the making time part is just so hard when you're trying to do so much.
This is not easy for people. You have to create a 20-minute space of time to sit and listen.
Eliciting the relaxation response is actually quite simple. There are two essential steps: repetition of a word, sound, phrase, or prayer, a passive disregard of thoughts that may enter your mind. And then you can then sit quietly, close your eyes, relax and breathe slowly and naturally. You can find more information on the relaxation response on our website, WGME.com. So Adrienne and Jeff, some people call it meditation, some people call it prayer, but really, if you can do it, just slowing down for 20 minutes a day can really make a difference.
And it sounds like a really nice thing to do. In fact, this research has showed some remarkable changes.
It really has, because even people with cancer, they can help boost the body's ability to make cancer-fighting cells. So that's pretty remarkable.
That's a big deal.
And, in addition, when you think that about 60 to 90% of the visits to the doctor's office are about stress-related illnesses, there's really something to that. And it's pretty simple, something we can control. Again, just one tool, along with medication, maybe surgery if you need it, that can help.
So instead of a coffee break, we're going to take a stress relief break, right?
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
You first.
All right, I like the sound of that.